Normally, I'd make an intro for the Timmy Ho Ho hockey cards, ladies and gentlemen, but today I'm not feeling that great. But however, I am really happy that I got my hands on the new hockey cards at Tim Hortons. You thought they were Timbits, but they're actually hockey cards. And I also got some tea. Hopefully it made me feel better. But join me in ripping some Tim Hortons 2025-2026 hockey cards here on my channel. Welcome to the 2025-2026 edition of the Tim Hortons hockey packs. Now, it's almost become tradition on my channel to rip these hockey cards from Tim Hortons. I've had nothing but pretty good luck with these packs. Last time I opened some Tim Hortons packs, I believe it was the PWHL cards that were included in those packs. I pulled a Taylor Heisey, which is 1 in 100 packs that I eventually sold on eBay for $60. Because I don't really collect PWHL cards, so rather it goes to somebody that actually collects those cards. I also pulled a Logan Cooley starting success that I sold for $15 as well. So you can find some cards that a lot of avid collectors will use for their collection or just have as a part of a set. In this 25-26 release, we're looking for the Powerhouse Pillars, which is 1 in every 200 packs. We got Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby, Austin Matthews, Nathan McKinnon, and Connor Bedard. We also have the national selections, which is 1 in every 100 packs, which include Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby, Nathan McKinnon, Austin Matthews, Cale Makar, all the big names in the league. I have bought 25 packs, and that's normally what I try to aim for, is around 20 to 30 packs. I don't think I've done anything absurd when it comes to buying a box or buying 100 packs like all these guys do. Now, I just want to give a big prop shout out to the Toronto Blue Jays as well. If you guys have been paying attention to baseball, what an incredible series so far. It was just insane yesterday seeing Savage doing what he does best in terms of just coming in clutch as a young player. I was insane. If you guys are paying attention to baseball, let me know, and maybe we can discuss baseball next time I do a baseball pack opening. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of breaking in terms of Connor McDavid. If you guys want to join me in that conversation, it's insane because as we also start opening these packs, I didn't think McDavid would actually have the opportunity to actually come back, and because it almost looked like he was about to leave, like he had his foot out the door, but he just signed a 2-year contract extension. So to all you Oilers fans, and if people follow hockey, it's 2 years, 12 and a half, so $25 million in total. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. I guess the window for the Oilers to win the Stanley Cup is legit right now. So, we start off with Igor Shesterkin, and we got here the True North Heroes with Mark Scheifele. And if you guys don't know, I'm a big Jets fan. If you guys have stuck with me for some of these pack openings, will not come as a surprise. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all the contract extensions, especially with Kaprizov there with the Minnesota Wild turning down $128 million, which I thought was going to be the end of that. But then the Minnesota Wild ended up extending him and gave him more money, 8 by $136 million, which is an insane amount of money. And here we got an attack angle of Mitch Marner, which is something that I think I mentioned that earlier at the beginning. I think I did mention the attack angles, which is 1 in every 12 packs. So that's really cool. Put that in the back there. We got Bo Horvat to finish off that pack. So yeah, like I was saying before, I mean, the fact that the salary cap this year is going to be $95.5 million for each team just makes you wonder where things are going with the league in terms of players. You have $104 million for the following year, and then $113.5 million the year after that. So contracts like we saw with Kaprizov, I mean, it's going to be one of those things that you're going to start to see more often. And with hockey, they are guaranteed contracts, so it's just absurd how much these players are making now. So Panarin has on the attack angle there, and we got Nico Hischier for the Devils. That's the big difference with, I think, the NFL. I don't remember. I think the NBA contracts are also guaranteed, but the NFL, they are not. But you're just starting to see a trend in some of these contracts with some of these players where it's just unreal what they're going to start making, which, to be fair, I think the increase in viewers as well for the NHL has increased, at least I think. Got Ilya Sorokin from the Islanders on the goalie etchings, which is a pretty cool insert. That's pretty neat. It's a pretty cool base card at the end there. So we finish off there with a nice looking refractor kind of card there. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess they're all kind of having that similar refractor effect after looking at closely here. Hopefully I can record all this and not do too much editing just because I'm not really full of energy, but I'm going to try my best to do this. And we got a Matthew Barzal. And we got Brad Marchand here with the True North Heroes, which looks pretty cool in the insert. Put them in the back. And we got Dougie Hamilton from the Devils. Now, I'm looking forward to see what happens. Maybe it happens while I'm recording this because I don't really have anything else to keep me updated aside from my phone. But Kyle Connor is also looking for an extension. And here we go. We got Monumental Moments with Jacob Markstrom, the 500 games. Well, that's pretty neat. Cool. And then we finish off with Mr. Leon Draisaitl from the Edmonton Oilers. Hoping I can get some of the co-star cards. That would be pretty cool. I do actually collect these Tim Hortons cards. I don't complete the sets. I like to get my hands on some of these cards on the day of the release. And then I'll buy a pack here, a pack there. But I'm not really all... Oh, here we go. Speaking about the Jets there earlier, we got Mr. Josh Morrissey, who is one of the top defensemen in the league. And really glad that he's on the Jets team. Above the Ice. That looks really nice. Really enjoyed the Above the Ice cards. They're really dope. Look at all that. Super shiny. And of course, we're simple people here. We like shiny stuff. And we got Jeremy Swayman to finish off the pack. That's a super sick card to have. If there's any player I'd like to have, it would have been Morrissey. So I'll put that there. If there's any sport that would warrant that, I mean, considering that a lot of these top leagues, I mean, they're getting insane amount of money already. It'd be an NBA, MLB, or the NFL. Speaking of the NFL, what the hell is going on with Mark Sanchez? That was fucking weird. And we got Svechnikov, we got Andrei Vasilevsky on the goalie etchings. And we got from the Utah. I guess now they're called the Utah Mammoth instead of the Utah Hockey Club. You can also pull, I believe, redemption cards in this, which, I mean, could be a coffee, it could be a jersey, it could be anything along those lines. And you got Braden Point, the True North Heroes. Like I said, hopefully this is a quicker video. I can edit it. Oh, look at that. We got Tim Stutzler and we got Brady Tkachuk. Let's go. That's really cool. Sick. I really like these cards. They're so cool. This one's actually really well made. That's really dope. And we got there Alexander Barkov to finish off the pack. That Co-Stars is really sick. It's 1 in every 24 packs, so that adds up. Considering that I bought 25 of these. So we continue. Robert Thomas on the back there. Got Travis Sanheim, True North Heroes. We got Mitch Marner from the Leafs. Well, now he is no longer with the Leafs, but with the Golden Knights, which is kind of weird, like seeing him in another jersey. And then we got Robert Thomas. And yeah, I guess I forgot to mention that earlier, that Mitch Marner is now, he's no longer a Maple Leaf. And we got Kyle Connor, who we were just talking about. His contract, I just briefly touched on that. We got Ilya Sorokin. And we got Dylan Larkin. We continue here. So yeah, hopefully the season is as good as it was last year. It was really exciting seeing that Four Nations as well. Got Crystal Tang. And who do we got here? We got Monumental Moments with Ansi Kupatar. And we got Trevor Zegras to finish off that pack. But yeah, it's really exciting to get these cards again. Something really fun to rip here in the meantime while other sets come out. Got Brad Marchand. And we got the, is this the Utah? Yeah, Dylan Gunther there with the Utah Mammoth. Oh, look at that. I got a donut prize card. Woo! Official prize card from Tim Hortons. That's pretty cool. Okay, free donut. Matthews with the Ron Jeremy mustache. Cool. After this pack, we got 10 packs left. So, still lots to rip, lots of excitement. I left the Timmy's cup in the back because that's the retro look. And I must admit, I completely forgot that it's just a nostalgia trip, I guess, seeing those cups again with the old school colorways. And we got Adam Fox there with the Above the Ice. These Above the Ice cards are so nice. That's cool. And we got Nazem Kadri to finish that off. Let me see here. See if I leave that up or not. I don't really care for it, really. But I got Zach Hyman. And who do we got here? Got Sid the Kid. And we could finish off with Jason Robertson. Okay. Super windy here in my city, in case you guys can hear that. Got Nico Heschire. Got Connor Bedard on the True North Heroes, which is pretty nifty. Always pulling a Connor Bedard. And we got Sam Reinhart at the back. So yeah, hopefully your guys' teams have done well in the off season, or if you guys are looking forward to even next year, we'll see what next year brings. And we got Tim Stutzla here on Above the Ice, looking very different in this one compared to the other two guys. I don't know what he's doing. He's stretching, I guess, but all right, he's on all fours. Okay, so we got Travis Sanheim to finish off that pack. I have top load the Above the Ice one because I think they look incredible. And so you look at Tim Stutzla there, he's working, whatever the hell he's doing, he's working for that Timbit money, I guess. And keep going here. And see Mr. Patrick Kane in the back. Let's take a look. Got Matthew Barzell. And who do we got here? Oh, Nikolai Ehlers. Wah, wah. He went to the Carolina Hurricanes, ladies and gentlemen. This would have been incredible to still have him on our team, but fortunately, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, there's a lot to say there and a lot to unpack, but Nikolai Ehlers was one of my favorite players on the Jets, but too bad he's with the Carolina Hurricanes now, so I wish him nothing but the best. It's going to be super weird when he comes back to the city when the Jets play the Hurricanes there, and I got David Pasta, and we got here Samuel Motenbo, and we got Dylan Larkin. Mr. Austin Matthews, of course, rocking that stash. And we got Manny Beniers, who had a heck of a season. We got Philip Gustafson. And we got, of course, Matthews. Now, hopefully we keep rolling quickly here. I can't even speak. This video is going on for a little bit too long now. We got get True North Heroes, Travis Konechny. Down to the last three. This is exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me for the 2025-2026 Tim Hortons year version of this video. Roman Yossi. We got Attack Angle Sebastian Aho. Put that in the back. And we also have Noah Heinefin. Okay, last two packs. Who do we got? We got Quentin Byfield. And we got Jack Eichel Above the Ice for the Golden Knights. And we got Bo Horvat. Feels like I got a ton of the Above the Ice, but this is our last pack of the day, and probably I'll ever record for this year's 2025-26. Depends on if I make shorts or whatever. I think that's what I did one year, is I made some more YouTube shorts with some packs that I bought. We got Nikolai Ehlers again on one of the best jerseys that the Jets have released, probably the best, and probably one of the best in the league as well. Really clean looking jerseys, really love that. And we finish with monumental moments with Anze Kopitar and Nazem Kadri on that final pack. We didn't get any of the powerhouse pillars, but that's okay. We got a lot of the attack angles, and we got some True North Heroes Bedard. We got a Donut. We got Kyle Connor there. We got Artemi Panarin. Mitch Marner is now with the Golden Knights, and we got Mark Scheifele. That one's a really nice looking card. Can't complain about that. And we got a lot of nice Above the Ice So let me know what you guys think about this product. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I do apologize if it was running a little bit low on energy. I'm not feeling the greatest. But usually what I like to do with these Tim Hortons releases is I like to get the cards, record them same day, and then release the video the same day. So we'll see what happens with this video. Thank you very much for joining me. If you guys have pulled those powerhouse pillars, then all the power to you, no pun intended, because those are some nice looking cards and they're really looking for those cards for their set. So thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys hit all whatever you guys wanted and collect your cards, and let me know what else I should rip. Thank you.